Hey. Real Conversations, episode 31. Bang. I was going to tell him to get the gunshots ready because it's about to go off.
You want gunshots now?
Yeah, it's just a little something different as I come back to scope out the scene.
I know. Welcome back.
And my gangster lean.
It's only been a week.
I'm saying.
Well, it feels longer than a week. I don't know. I miss you.
The
if
people,
that means anything.
That means a lot. That means if you miss me, that means that people miss me too. And I'm back. And blacker than ever. What's up?
You got
Kevin?
blacker?
Nah, not really.
Oh, okay.
Kevin got this stink ass sandwich in in his podcast session.
It stinks because it's healthy.
It's healthy?
You're not even eating people. Kevin is not even eating the lettuce.
That he paid
red
$14
onions.
for.
He paid $1,000 for, and then get no change back. Teak, what's up?
What's up?
Teak about to go live, or she about to take pictures?
No, I'm going to go live.
Shout out to Teak 40th. Bang.
Dang,
Bang,
already? We ain't even getting in the month of April
I'm just
yet.
saying we just shouting it out early because it's going to be a success.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Kevin's like, you 40?
Nah, it's going to be dope.
That's a compliment, though? I don't know.
Tell them where the location at.
It's a compliment?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I just want to know. I want to make sure I still got it. I don't know.
On our way here, Teak was like, "Yo, I want to tell you. I want to talk to you about some stuff. I want to bring some stuff up.
Right. So
Go ahead. This is the moment for me to give you the bullshit answers. Watch me.
What you want me? You want me to talk about? All right, my party is going to be the same place we had the brunch at the corner.
Teak,
So April 28th.
Shout out to that.
From 8 to 2.
From 8 to what?
8 to 2 a.m.
You could put the babies to sleep and you could come back.
That's right. My fabulous 40.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to celebrate with a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine.
Yeah.
We been friends since high school, and we share the same birthday.
Oh, shit.
So it's going to be the first time that we ever
that's
celebrated
a good-
together, our
that's a
birthday
good
together.
friend. Your birthday is the same day.
Right. That means, see, that goes to show because
means a lot.
we are Taurus. And Tauruses, we are not selfish.
I'm an idiot. So I
We
don't know
have
what
great
you're talking
hearts. So that goes to show that we both can share our birthday together.
about. I don't know.
You know, most people want they shine by themselves.
Me? You?
Because you're an Aries. That's why.
I mean, I don't care about my birthdays.
You
I don't care about birthdays. Nah.
Why?
Because I don't.
I'm
You
talking about
should
had a
care.
rough childhood. You don't care about my birthday. You care about your birthday, man.
It
Everyone's
doesn't
getting
matter.
older.
You're supposed to still acknowledge it and be happy because it's another year under your belt that you lived and you're able to wake up every day and accomplish the goals that you have set out for yourself. You don't think so?
She's giving you the like.
I mean, yeah, but still, it's just a birthday.
Okay. It's a birthday, but you
I
should
could
be
do that any time of
There
the
you
day.
go. Every day is a celebration. You saying?
right, but your birthday only comes once a year.
I'm just like the referee between.
And I'm
y'all.
going to do something that I always do.
Exactly.
So you want to go back and forth? I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
just saying.
that's what you want to do?
Listen, my birthday coming
You're
up too,
right.
but
You're right. You can do something that you always do, but it's still to be your day because then you'll have people that's going to cater to you. They're gonna make it special.
should cater to you
They're gonna
every
make
day,
it
right?
all about you.
you should get catered to for every day, right?
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
should.
Well, I don't know about that. You might have to talk to your girlfriend about that part. I'm just saying.
Nah. And she going to talk about how she don't get catered every day.
Oh,
On
boy.
your birthday?
should you?
No,
Should you-
she going to start talking about her birthday.
On
so
your
you
birthday?
saying? So hold on. You
That's
saying
nice.
you're not gonna cater your woman on her birthday?
I mean, I would.
I think
I try.
I
I mean,
think
I think
you
I
do
don't
got a
take it
good
serious
point, though.
because I don't take my birthday serious.
you got a good point. You think about it like this: if you out of one day you don't, why are you looking at me for?
Because
I
I'm
think
waiting
I
for
be-
your
I think-
answer.
I
Because
think
your
I be
answer
the-
is always different.
I'm saying
so
out of
waiting.
one day out of the year, you don't, which would be her birthday, but you do it any other day. Is that all right?
Not
See?
to a female. Oh, I thought
That
you-
one day that you don't like, do something special, but you do something special for 360 and 59. What is it? 360?
You don't know how many?
63 days?
365 days in 1 year. Okay?
365.
So the other 364 days, you saying that you did something special every day?
And that one day you don't on her birthday, how would you be pissed?
I wouldn't be pissed.
There you go.
But you got to do it all 364 days.
Relax.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that's a
Still
good
gonna
point.
be mad.
Because if you, exactly, because I think as
That's
a
not.
woman,
I wouldn't be mad.
anyone
Saying
be
that now.
No,
because
that's
then,
not true.
because then
But
you,
if I,
but
that's
then
not
you have
true.
the chatty patties, right? The female saying, "Oh well, he didn't do nothing for you. Oh, damn, that's fucked up." Oh, and then now you go home and you sleeping next to this dude who probably worked 16-hour shifts on your birthday because he's tired, and he like, "Oh yeah, this motherfucker ain't do nothing for me." This is the type of attitude you guys have. And you women, not to say it like that, but women, and you guys, you get into this this whole thing where whatever your friend says, it's like it's like gold.
You have a point. It's true
Like,
to a
come on,
certain
like-
extent,
like,
but that's
let the dude rock.
no.
364 days.
I don't agree.
did
You know
something
why I
for
don't
you?
agree? Because I don't get caught up into what my friends say all the time. I think a lot of my friends look at me a little different because I do certain things in my relationship that I know that they wouldn't do. They look at me a little different, like you do that.
But
because
that's
I feel
you.
like, right,
because then you got
I-
to look at yourself, put yourself on the outside, right? Like that's you. Now, you can be the influence for another woman, right? Like,
But today, with the woman today, it's really hard to be to influence them because they really are so stuck on.
stupid.
Well, I mean, I don't want to say stupid, but they're stuck
I'm gonna say
on like
stuck on stupid.
today, society. They stuck on today, meaning where me growing up, I've been in a household where I was shown and taught certain things about a marriage and a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So I still bring a lot of that with me today.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that there's certain things that I'll do with my husband or with my man that some women won't do. It's not, I won't say check in, but there is a level
Old
of,
school?
yeah, I'm going to we're going to check in, but we're going to do it together. I'm not going to be the only one checking in. We're going to do it together.
Checking
Because
for
we're going to
what?
make sure that we both comfortable. What do you mean checking for what?
What?
What y'all gonna say to each other?
Yeah.
Like even, I'm just saying, for instance, if I want to do something that may, I don't know, even if it benefits either one of us, I'm just going to go to him first and say, listen, I have an idea. This is the plan I have. We're going to look it over together. We're going to talk about it. And before I just jump out there and do it.
So you basically saying you more so with your mate, your partner, whatever, you're gonna just have like this open discussion about certain things that you're gonna, like a vacation or
Why not?
like certain things like I just feel like doesn't warrant a discussion like far as men. Like I think men are in charge of their relationships. That's my personal opinion.
Right.
Hold
And I
on.
get, okay, go ahead. You got that one. And some women are not going to agree with you, but I actually agree with you.
There you go. See,
To a certain extent. I do agree with you.
You
Let a
have
man be a man. I do
let
believe in that.
Let a man be a man and take care of what he needs to take care of, and let him plan. Women are better financial people, right?
Mhm.
Are better financial advisors. Some women, men are more so better planners too, and sometimes women. I think women they plan for the future. They stretch for the future too much. For men, we just stretch for the next day, for the next moment. We don't more so like, oh, like what we gonna do next year. No, we like, yo, listen, we're gonna go on vacation. We're gonna go on vacation next weekend. Women are like, oh, we're gonna 6 months from now, what we gonna do? We're gonna go away.
But you're right. But
And that's
I
a
mean,
bad-
I can say right now, honestly, I do have somebody that actually kind of, like how you just said it, like plan
Mhm.
things. Like he'll plan something. Like he takes his time and he plans things.
Yeah.
And
don't
I
do
actually
that.
appreciate it because in
I'm
previous
saying that I don't even do it either.
What the hell? In
I think
previous
females-
relationships,
I
no.
think-
See, in
I
previous
think females is
relationships,
better
I
at
did all the
planning
planning.
stuff.
I did all the planning, all the like. Let's go to dinner. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's go. But to have somebody that's really into doing it, and really want to do it for you, I love that. I appreciate that. But when I'm saying, like, as far as having a discussion, I'm just saying not about vacationing, really.
But just
let's just say you decided you want to buy a car, and your wife
absolutely.
says right now, we need to buy.
Buying a car. That's true though. I am thinking about buying.
All right, but that's fine. But if she's okay with it and not saying like, no, first let's get a home first, you understand?
Well,
and you just go out and you're having this discussion back and forth. She wants the house first, you want the car first. But you decide, the hell with it. I'm going to go get this car now. Fuck it. I'll just, we'll get a home down the line. And you come home and, I bought a car. Like, you going to make that decision without her?
Because, and to me, like, any man or anybody in a relationship who's coming up with, like, who's going through that type of situation with, should I buy a car? Should I buy a house first? And your, for a man, you should definitely buy the car because it's more of a it's more money you'll spend on trying to buy a house with the taxes and everything else. So that's why for a woman to say that to a man, it's like, woman, do you understand how the risk?
But listen, that's fine. But that's the point of y'all having a discussion because you can lay out all of those. You can sit there and lay it all out and tell her, like, listen, this is why it's important to do, get the car first because X, Y, and Z. I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong, but that's the point of having a discussion as opposed to you just going out there
I don't
and
think
purchasing
you gotta have a discussion about if
yes,
you should get a car or not.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I asked you which car you think I should
feel
get.
like if you're no.
Like,
if you're married or if you are in this committed relationship where you are doing pretty much everything
car.
Together, yeah, but you both gonna
a
benefit
house is
from
different.
it. No, you're both gonna benefit
It's
from
just
this
a
car.
car.
You both gonna probably put into this car. So it's not just the car. It's about communicating and being on the same page.
Nah, I don't think not with a car.
Is young,
I don't.
Not with a car.
I don't agree. Fuck it.
You never agree.
Because
just a house
man
or something.
should do what a man wanted to do. Despite the woman saying, women are always right, usually, but the man was always going to say, the man is always going to always be the man. He's going to always say, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. And then 2 years down the line, we looking at it like, damn, why we didn't even think about it. So it is true. Women do think smarter than men, but fuck it. Man, keep doing your own thing. Can't let these women hold you down. Holding people down.
I'm not holding nobody down. I'm actually standing by his side, and I'm actually like being a real woman that you don't have a lot of them today. Everybody's stuck on being independent. I'm not saying don't be independent. I'm very independent.
But that
I
goes
do
on
everything for myself.
That goes on
but
the topic though.
You
like,
still
do you
need
support
to
your man,
allow a man
regardless of
to be a
anything?
man.
So do you support your man regardless of anything?
Yes. If anything that he wants to do and he has a passion for anything, I'm going to support him and be behind him. I mean, it has to be something positive, though.
Oh,
just
can't be negative. Like, fuck that shit. Like, I'm going to keep saying fuck that because I'm back. Because it wasn't a lot of cursing the last time. I just want to, like, it was like 2 curse words that probably was said.
It was 2 curse words?
Yeah. Like,
he was counting?
I like cursing, so I got
knowing him, he probably was counting, right? Because he like cursing.
I like cursing, but shout out to Dulce. But you gotta understand, like, when you in relationships, like, it's good to support each other no matter what. But at the end of the day, like, if you young and you in your 20s and you in a relationship, then that you have to build that. So that's why you probably feel the same way. Like, I understand what Teague talking about, but fuck it, I'm my own person. But for a person like you, like Kevin, you're young, so it's like, listen, I'm about a car without even asking you. Like, you right. A man should be able to say, listen, what kind of car you think we should get? If you got kids,
if you have a family,
kids, your wife gonna say, listen, we need something big because you got all these pissy ass kids who always into something, making. Okay,
but let's just say that your wife is tired of being in this cramped up 1 or 2 bedroom apartment. So what do you think is going to come first?
Why she ain't move on? No, I'm just joking. Why she ain't move on?
We having a little battle of the sexes over here.
Nah, listen.
You gonna
At
have
Real
a-
Conversations podcast.
You can still get a car first because you still gonna have to drive the kids around and do all of that.
Take a cab, Uber. It's all over. It's fine
Listen.
until
Then
you
you could just
until you
save from
get it.
there and talk about a home. After.
All right.
Hi, Renee.
So you guys
I'm
understand?
still waiting for you to call me.
She on live. Shout out to live. Live in the ghetto. But now listen.
Anybody would buy a car first than a house, though. That's something like someone would get first, anyways. A car instead of a house.
Who?
A house is
Black
like,
people.
long term. Like you gotta really
Black
save
people do
and
that
think.
first. Don't worry about it. I'm not trying to, sound low.
It's just a car. You make it seem like it's a
I'm just
building.
saying
or
our
something.
priorities are really screwed up most of the time.
All
You
right.
could buy a hoopty. It could.
All right.
It don't gotta be a
Whatever,
fancy
Kevin.
car.
I do.
Anyway.
Honestly, some ways, like in some
Tonight?
ways, you feel like
All right.
you wanna. She's answering people on live,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but it's funny because in our society we do the opposite. Like it's opposite. Instead of buying a house, we buy a car. Instead of buying like paying your bills, you go and buy a
clothes.
chain or some shit, or go buy this, or go
Right. You take your
like we do things that really put us in the back burner with everything. So you can't go
not
say
a back. That should put us in a hole financially. That's what it
right,
does.
put us in a financial hole or a financial deficit. However, if you look at it like this, if you go buy a car, you got to pay car payment, you got to pay your insurance, you got to do a lot. Right?
If you buy
Right or
a
wrong?
house-
Chris, bye, because you don't even call and say nothing to nobody.
If you buy a house,
If you buy a house, it's the same thing though. It's the same. It's the insurance. You got to pay the property tax. You got to get the house inspected before you even buy it. So you got to
Right.
pay for that. Like it's a lot going into it, and that's why I say we always gonna be in a financial deficit because we don't
See,
plan
wait, I'm
properly.
sorry. See, good example. Chris says, right, a car. He said we go buy some jewelry and we go pop some bottles and then we go to the crib. Exactly.
that's
No,
what
you
it
go-
sound like. That's
you
what
go-
he do.
You go, but
No, that's what most of us do.
but
I don't do that.
But so this
So
is my.
you don't do that, but most of us do
But
it.
this is our thing. Like we really should start planning. Like
I'll
planning.
send it to you, Chris.
planning to a level where you're able to say, okay, I can buy both, or I can get both, because you looking like, oh,
But you don't have to buy an
No,
expensive car.
you don't have to buy an expensive
could be
car,
a
just
car
like
you
you
could
don't
just
have to
buy
buy an
one time
expensive
and
house
own it.
though. And then you think about too, black people, our credit is shot.
No,
Right.
No,
Of us,
Some
not
of us-
not all, but I want to say at
Don't
least
say
half.
black people.
Well, why not?
Just say people.
No, because
I-
it's not. You want to
honestly,
do
I
you want to be
people trying to
real.
make everything a race thing.
All right.
No, it's not about a race thing. And
honestly-
I'm
It's
more-
about-
I'm
it's
not
just,
racist at all. I'm gonna tell you that now.
honestly-
You just have to look. You have to look at the statistics, and you have to see how it's laid out. Most black people are financially in a hole, and their credit is not good. It is what it is.
That's the truth.
It is what it is.
That's the truth. But at the end of the day, like,
But it doesn't mean that you can't get it together. You can't fix it or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying.
Mhm.
And I know a lot of times it's probably due to you probably have a single parent at home, so that's why our credit may be how it is. Just trying to make sure we make ends meet.
listen,
So I'm sorry, Kevin, if I offended you.
listen.
with the whole,
It's
Nah,
not.
you ain't
But
offended me.
it's not even that.
I
Like,
just said
it's not like I'm not gonna say all black people, but most black people. I want to say like at least in the 50.
I got good credit.
50%. I want to
you're
say
young. You better have some good credit.
50%.
You don't have
of
any responsibilities right now. What do you have?
phone bill,
50%
Okay.
of 50%
Wait,
of African
my
Americans
credit card bill.
is
Okay, but that's it. You're not paying any rent or mortgage. You're not paying any utility bills or anything. You don't have any kids. So you better have some good fucking credit over here.
I'm just saying, Kevin probably got A1 credit. That's good, but he has to keep it. He has to keep it though. I know when I was his age, I had A1 credit too.
Yeah, it do
And I'm
go
not
down
going to. I'm not
sometimes.
going to tell people.
You
if I
absolutely
got
right,
good
Renee.
credit or
Most
not.
females, we do have our shit together. We do.
Shout out to
Men
Renee.
complain about, we don't do this, we don't do that. But most women, they hold their household down
Sometimes.
most of the time.
Sometimes.
I didn't say all the time. I didn't say
Once in a while.
all women do. I'm just saying most of them we do.
Shout out to the hood rats.
I don't know about that.
So Renee got her shit together then.
Yes, Renee has her shit
She
all
got
the
a
way
house
together.
and a car.
Yes, she does.
And good credit.
Yes, she does. Actually, she does.
A whole house, not an
A
apartment.
whole freaking house.
Tell
What
her,
you mean?
tell her I need
Renee,
a
he
black-
over here trying to play. Don't worry, I got your back though. Don't worry about it. A whole house, yes, by herself.
Shout out to Renee. I need that black car. I need to borrow that. But at the end of the day, like, yes, we are in a pickle, us as a society, and not even just like color, but us in general. Everybody's credit is not bad because they went to college and they couldn't pay back their student loans and they got defaults and all this other stuff. So that's another reason why we got loaned. That's another reason why we in debt. So
Right, because
it's hard. It's hard for us to like financially plan our future, and hard for us to financially plan our kids' future. So
Right.
we start saying, all right, well, instead
I'm
of
sorry, but she said she got room for extra people too, just in case you want to know. In her home.
All right.
shout out to Renee, I need the extra space.
Yeah.
Game room.
I'm not paying no bills though since you got it. Since you do everything by yourself.
But we got to do better though. We got to do better as a people.
No, we
It just brings me back to like something I was reading the other day. I don't like to bring current events into a lot of things, even though I do because I know a lot of numbers and statistics,
so
right?
then do it. That's the great part about it.
So I was thinking like Trump signed this bill, right? It was like $1 trillion something dollars. I was saying like, yo, how many people in the United States? I don't even know. Like, I don't even know the number exact. But if everybody gets $1 million, if he gives everybody $1 million, we won't be in a financial debt anymore. If Trump gives everybody $1 million,
And let us start
can't say
over,
that.
clean slate.
and you start over, but it's
say
up to
that.
it's up to
Can't
you.
say that. Nope.
It's up
nope,
to you.
Nope.
It's up
You know
to
why
you.
You can't say that
Hold on for a second.
because.
Hold on.
I want to hear what he has to say.
Hold on.
It sounds like he's going in a good direction.
Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
It's up to you to spend the money because now it's like a trial. Now he gives you the money, says, all right, you got the $1 million. Now you have to spend it wisely. What do? Pay off your credit cards or splurge?
No, see that's
I'm
the
just,
right. You right.
I know what I'm
telling
gonna
you
do,
what I'm gonna do.
but I'm gonna tell you what most people
That's
gonna
not
do.
I pay off-
This is why.
I'm
This
gonna
is
make
why
sure,
it's not gonna work.
Wait. Let me tell you because I'm gonna make sure first. If he was to do that, I'm gonna make sure that I clear up my credit is good. I want to get back to A1 credit,
Like Kevin.
just like Kevin. I want to be like Kevin, so I'm gonna make sure my credit is good. Then I need to now make sure that I can secure certain things in the future for my kids, a home, their college education, because that loans is
It's not, but
it's
see,
not a lot,
people
but
keep
you can
forgetting-
make it work. It's not supposed to just do everything
See,
because you're
exactly,
still
but-
working though. I'm
but hold
still
on, hold on.
working. I'm
But
still.
y'all get
I'm
income
still-
taxes
But
every
you're
not-
year.
but you're
with
not-
I don't like-
thousands of dollars.
No, but I don't
But-
like when people talk about income taxes. That
Y'all
doesn't.
can use
Shout
that
out-
money.
that-
Shout out to income tax
tax
season.
is horrible. It doesn't work for me. When you make a certain amount of money, and when you're in a certain bracket, it's horrible. It don't work. And when your kids is 19 and 17, like mine,
Listen,
it doesn't work.
but
you get a few.
But you
like,
also
what,
got to look at it like
$2,000?
this
It's
too,
like it's
though.
nothing.
You got to look at it like this too. He gives you this $1 million, whatever you spend, or you spend wisely, or you splurge. See, a lot of people keep forgetting to do this, to invest your money for the future. So that $1 million that you have, at the end of the day, you will have more if you invest. Like, you can't just say, "Oh, I got $1 million. Let me go buy this." No, my man, you got to invest.
That's right.
You
And
gotta
you're gonna
invest.
make your money multiply.
And-
That's what you're supposed to do.
Everybody
Buy some
can't
property.
invest,
That's what.
Listen,
but
it's-
that's
but
when
he-
you
getting
like,
that
it's
money to help
it's
you.
financial consultants that you can talk to that can teach you how to
And
how
they
to
gonna take
use
their
your
money.
money. But you spreading your money. Now
Doesn't
your money is
matter.
going.
You're gonna make
other
money
places.
regardless.
Now you investing
You're
in
gonna make money.
IBM. Now look at all these people that was investing in wasn't investing in computers like almost 50, 60 something years ago. Like now they investing. Now they multi-millionaires. Like listen, people can get
That's
you.
smart people.
So what you trying to say about people?
I'm just saying.
Your people.
Kevin trying to call us dumb.
What you
y'all.
trying to say about
Y'all
your
might
people?
Put Kevin on live because he's trying to say we not smart.
What you trying to say? At the end of the day, if someone gives you $1 million, that $1 million is hopefully for you to be able to expand who you are.
Right.
Pay your credit.
It's not for you to say, okay, I got $1 million. I'm just going to live and never work again and do shit else. Because it's going to go.
Where you going to go?
It's to help you. Like he said, to clean up
live
your
like
stuff,
a regular
expand.
person, you could do that.
Listen.
No,
But I'm just saying.
No. Even a regular person. I don't want you $1 million. It's not going to work.
Kevin gonna be taking trips.
It sounds like a lot, but it's not gonna work. When all the things that you want to do and you want to live comfortable, you still need to work. You still need to invest in things and make money on top of that.
I know, but a lot of people are not gonna do that with their $1 million. And the next year they're gonna be broke.
Think so? I believe so.
That's right. 50-50 exclusive say invest. Exactly, and that's something
Who
we
said
don't do. 50-50 exclusives.
And that's my point. You have to invest.
I'm on Instagram Live, so you
Do that
have
person
to invest. Do he invest? I'm quite sure that person invests if he's telling us that that's what we need
Invest
to do.
in what?
Well,
Everybody say
invest. I don't know
invest.
what he's investing
but hold on.
But there are
Everybody
things,
say invest.
but there are things that you can invest in.
So you wouldn't invest. Hold on. Before we close.
You can't even take your good ass credit and go buy a whole building. Bam. That's one right there.
I never said I could.
All right. Kevin
just
It's not.
Don't worry,
It's
like,
good,
Kevin
but I
Young.
can't buy a building right now.
Kevin
we
just want to
didn't
be
say
difficult.
now, but I'm just saying those
Listen.
are one of the investments that you can make.
Listen,
You don't think so?
You should be able to use your money wisely. Invest. Do whatever you need to do to make your money grow. That's what it's about. Like Trump give you $1 million and you got this $1 million for the next 10 years. Did you make it grow, or you just let it sit there?
Or you just angry because it's coming from him. So
Just ask. No, because I'll take it. I don't care.
My whole point is that I feel like United States is giving money to different causes besides giving money to the right causes. That's how I feel.
Absolutely right. I believe that.
So for the people that know about investing, keep investing, man. Listen, it's a lot of different things.
But
out
that's
there
why
to keep doing.
people need to support. And when you support other people and you can actually teach them, because if like somebody might can come along and teach you something or say, hey man, listen, I once didn't believe that, investing in anything would get me anywhere. And now I invest in so and so and so, and this is what I have.
Another thing too, like, and we're gonna just cut after this, but like even at public school systems, if you say like if you teach like economics early in a child's like elementary school, say like
Right.
5th grade, fourth grade, whatever the case may be, you teach them how to invest, you teach them how to make right, smart business decisions and
right.
money decisions. Listen, a lot of kids will be freaking.
They won't be
up
scammers
there.
right
They
now.
won't be scammers.
Exactly.
They won't be saying,
And maybe
I'm gonna
that's
borrow
what they
your
should
credit
do.
card for a second.
Right.
But you gotta understand, like, if
So
the
if you have
school
if I have
systems-
anybody out here on my live that that you're a school teacher, anything a part of DOE, y'all should look into that. Make sure that economics is taught early,
it should be.
and at least in starting in elementary school, it needs to be taught.
and when you say
kids
that-
how to
You hold on. You got to
Go
put
ahead,
that at me.
let me put that at you. Go ahead,
on.
tell 'em.
Because that's my idea. So if you do work for the Board of Education, that's my idea. 4th grade, it should start at the 4th grade, because you give these kids these hard ass exams. Give them financial advice for the future, so that way they can carry it through junior high school, on to college, and they can start excelling, so we can be better as a people.
That's right.
This is Real Conversations, episode 31. Years old. Keep living and keep investing. I'm rich, bitch. I'm not rich.